Sven from Dota 2. What does he look like underneath his mask? Well, in this video, I will try to explain, or rather, I'm going to prove to you why I believe Sven looks like a normal human being despite only being half human. In order to do this, we have to look at his backstory, the lore. His backstory actually starts with his father. Sven's father was the member of the Vigil Knights Order, which is some kind of military organization with very strict laws. They have the Codex. And the Sven's father was actually executed for breaking the Codex. Now, what did he do? Simple. He had a relationship with a non human, and we can assume that the Codex and the Order itself is against non humans. So, yes, Sven's mother was a non human. In fact, she was a Merenth. Now, we don't really get a visual as to what a Merenth looks like, but based on clues, we can assume that they are some sort of sea creatures. So I guess Sven's mother was a mermaid or something like that. Now you might be thinking, if Sven's mother is a Merenth and his father is human, then that means he's half human and he should look accordingly. Yes, that makes sense. However, when we continue to looking at Sven's lore, we found out that Sven would later join the same exact order that executed his father. Now let's think logically here. If the order is against non humans, so much so that they're willing to execute one of their members, why would they let some half breed, fish looking guy into their ranks? They wouldn't. Which leads me to believe that despite being only half human, Sven looks entirely human. Or at least his face does. Maybe his anatomy is a bit different, but you can't tell a difference when you look at him. Now, if you want to know specifically what he looks like, based on his name and voice, I can assume that Sven could look like some sort of Scandinavian, maybe a Viking image. Think of a Viking. That's how I think he looks like. Of course, everything I just said doesn't really matter if Valve decides they won't have a fishbowl with giant sword in their game. But hey, we will never know. Or will we? Maybe. I don't know.